My grandmother tells a story that when I was younger, she offered me 20 bucks to wash dishes. She said, James, I really need you to wash these dishes. I'm going to pay you 20 bucks. I said, okay. She said, but what if I pay you $200 to do the exact same amount of dishes? Would you do it? I said, well, yeah, of course. She says, but what's the difference? You were willing to wash something for the same amount of dishes for $20 that you would also do for 200 bucks. Why would you settle for 20 when I offer you 200? Or now that I've offered you 200, would you still take it for 20 bucks? And I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm in fourth grade. This is too much math for me. She said, no, I want you to think about this. And I thought about it. Y'all, it took me the whole day. I said, I guess the difference is there is no difference. I was still going to do the dishes for you. The work is the same, the money is different, the work is the same, the money is different, but the work is the same. The need is the same. And whether I did it for $20 or $200, or if I did it for free, those dishes were piling up and you still needed me to do them. She says, there you go. She says, you were fulfilling a need. And a lot of people get caught up on the money. They're not paying me enough. Y'all, they're not paying me enough. Well, how much should they pay you to get you to do your best? How much do you want your job to pay you for you to do your best? And I know they don't treat you fairly. I know that sometimes they don't understand your ideas. I know sometimes people are distant. There's backbiting and different things. But how much does somebody have to pay you to do your best? To give your perfect effort, as they used to say? How much does it cost? What are you selling for? Now, here's the difference. Your name is still attached to it. Now, whether you do it for 20 bucks or you do it for 200 bucks, you agreed to do that job. And are you doing it to the best of your ability? No one's saying, well, we could have paid him more, so we got what we got. No, you signed up on that dotted line to do that job. You signed up to be that parent. Ooh. You signed up to be it. No one said, the teacher can't say, well, if they paid me more, I could teach these kids. What? You knew what they were paying for you when you signed up? Right? Well, no, a police officer can't say, if y'all paid me more, I could definitely help some more people. A doctor couldn't say, hey man, I almost saved your life, but you weren't paying me enough, right? I mean, you signed up for this job. Your name is on it. What's the value of your name? What's the value? Think about that. What's the value when someone sees that your name is attached to something? Does it go up or go down? Think about people that you've asked to help, and you say, oh, so-and-so's going to help us. And what does your face immediately do? Well, Jenny's going to help us. Right there, boom. When people say your name, what does their face do? What's the value of the work that you put in? Are you putting in more value than what you get paid for? That's something to be said. That is something to be said. When I was younger, washing the dishes wasn't just washing the dishes. When my mom would say, hey, James, I need you to wash the dishes, it was never, maybe you grew up the same way. It was never just washing the dishes. It was washing the dishes and drying them and putting them away and washing off the countertop and cleaning the stove and sweeping and mopping. She wouldn't say clean the kitchen. She'd say do the dishes. And that's what that meant. When someone is asking you to do a job, are you doing more than what they asked, more than what they require? Are you more than what they require? Are you going above and beyond? That is your worth. That's your worth. My gosh, I could start shouting right now. If they weren't paying you, how would you still do? If money wasn't a thing, if money didn't even exist, what kind of person would you be? Now we're talking about character. Now we're talking about heart. Here's where I'm going. For you people that have businesses, right? Are you going above and beyond? Right? And I love that this is what the problem was with retail. Retail, when you go into a store, they love to talk about their specials without making you feel special. Wait a minute. I'm about to bowl down somebody's alley right now. When you walk into a store, the first thing they do is tell you about their specials without making you feel special. And everyone's about to sell. What about the relationship? You get me for 30 bucks, but I'm willing to come back because of the connection, because of the relationship. Y'all, I don't know how many people watch these videos. And that used to really bother me for a long time. Well, only 4 people are watching it. 2 people, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 people, whatever. That's 5, 20, oh no, whatever. Do it for the people that are watching. If you're selling something and you were supposed to make $1,000 that day, but you only made $200, how did you make those people that bought the $200 worth of material, how did you make them feel? Are they going to come back? Because that might be where your money comes back from. I'm selling these products and only 2 people came in. How did you make those 2 people feel? Right? Everybody's trying to get followers. How are you making the followers that you have now? How do you make them feel? Do you inspire them? What keeps them coming back to you? Right? The music. Well, I'm doing music, but only sold 3 units or 4 of this, that. What are you doing with what you have? That's all you can be responsible for. Today, I want to challenge you, the law of 4. I've decided I've been doing this all wrong. Inspire 4 people. Help 4 people. Send 4 text messages. Call 4 people, 4 emails, whatever just 4 people, however you can help them. They might be different needs, but 4 people. Today, I'm going to start the law of 4, and as we do more videos, I'm going to talk to you more about it. But I've decided that the problem is people want to help. We don't do this big, grandiose thing. If you knew that today, Friday, you were able to save 4 people, change 4 lives, inspire 4 people to keep going, how would you feel? You get 1,000 views, 10,000 views, and no one says anything, or 4 people that you've helped today and said, I thought I was going to give up, but you called me. I was willing to just give in the towel, but you sent me that text message and it changed my life. It meant so much to me. 4 people, law of 4. Today, I challenge you. No one's paying you. I don't know who's going to do it. I challenge you. Now you're responsible for this information. You've watched the video thus far. We're almost 7 minutes in. You've watched the video. You are responsible. 4 people today. Go change their life. Something small, something big. You decide, but 4 people. Don't worry about the masses or this or that. Do it for free. Do it because it's who you are.